Hey everybody, welcome back to Crows of Judgment. And as you can hear out of my mouth, I'm probably gonna turn off my camera here in a bit because I'm eating a bunch of deliciously unhealthy food for me. But I've earned it. I've earned it. You know why? Because once again, I've been proven right. Right? Whenever I get proven right, I deserve to spoil myself. But the problem is, I'm right so often. I'm afraid I'm going to turn into fucking Ethan Ralph. So I gotta still watch myself a little bit, right? But now you might be asking, what is Crow right about? I'll give you a moment to think on it. Chat. Does anybody know what I am currently right about? I'll think about it for a second. What event have I been talking about for a while, right? That other people have been talking about, that other people have getting some insanely hilarious hot takes on. And it turns out Crow was right. I know what you're going to say. Crow, be humble. I'll try. But James Charles, I was right. I was fucking right. Defamation Noodles proved me right. How did he do that? Well, see, look, I haven't necessarily been making the argument, right, that these people coming forward against James Charles are all doing it for clout. But fucking Defamation Noodles has seriously proven that that is the case in several instances. He's also proven that, yes, if you make a claim of sexual misconduct, some asshole with a massive platform is going to blast it out to everybody, tell them where to find your TikTok channel, and promote the shit out of it in order to take a swipe at another person. Yes, Culver's is the shit. Thank you. Oh, I love Culver's. Seagull Says, local man just doesn't miss. Well, you are 100% correct. Speaking of James Charles, did you ever see the Blair White video I tagged you and Origami in covering him? Okay, I'm going to be completely honest. I didn't watch it. Now, why wouldn't I watch that when I watched all the other videos? Well, you see, because Blair White, I don't have this hatred for her, right? But what I will say is, as soon as I started that fucking video, that idiotic cunt, and see, I am not being transphobic. I'm using a derogatory term for females here, right? That dumbass cunt decides to take a clearly edited clip, right? One that fucking, I'm pretty sure, one that was blasted out like nearly a week prior and proven to be completely taken out of context, and used that in her fucking video right at the fucking start. Oh, man. Get Nicholas DeOrio on stream. I would love to have Nick on. I would absolutely love to have Nick on. Only because I loved his video on Defamation Noodles. It was fucking beautiful. His video on Defamation Noodles, I loved. Kavos' video on Defamation Noodles, great. And I love to hear more people calling him Defamation Noodles. I absolutely love it. And Kavos used it the entire fucking video. It's perfect. And then I saw Tipster had a video out, and it was, hashtag Defamation Noodles. And I was like, oh, give me chills, everybody. I loved it. So yes, there have been several people now. I want to say several, but yeah, I want to say at least like two who have been proven to have made up shit about James Charles, or just to be proven to be completely fucking untrustworthy. And there was this really ridiculous fucking tweet that some dumbass, God, he's like a major YouTuber, severe fucking brain damage. God damn it, what was his name? Oh, right. Ethan Klein, H3H3. This fucking moron takes a claim from some individual saying James Charles tried to solicit nudes from me when I was 16. And his proof is, I guess, a TikTok video, because there's nothing fucking there's no reason to question why so many of these claims they're doing like snappy little fucking TikTok videos, right? And in the TikTok video, he shows a conversation where he tells James Charles he's 16, and James Charles doesn't continue to ask him for nudes, and the kid, right? The kid who's coming out against James Charles goes on to say, but I'll be 17 really soon. And James Charles says, that's still illegal, LMAO. And I'm like, Ethan Klein then goes out and says, this is proof of like him, like he tags the FBI and says James Charles has CP or some stupid shit like that. I'll pull up the tweet. But I saw that, I'm like, dude, the fuck, man. You know why, there's some people, right, who've been going on and saying, like, how is James Charles getting away with this? And I'm just like, think about it for a second. The people calling him out are fucking brain damaged, will promote fucking memes as actual real sexual assault allegations, and you have dumbasses like H3H3 on Twitter using a fucking TikTok video in which it shows James Charles flat out telling somebody, even if you're 17, that's still illegal, as proof that I'm just like, oh my fucking God. I just, God damn it. James can breathe, and Ethan Klein would call it a sign of pedophilia. Yeah. That's fucking, yeah. What else are we going to talk about? Defamation Noodles. I'll pull up that tweet from Ethan Klein, because that was just a special level of fucking stupid to start me off for the day, right? And of course, I'm blocked by Defamation Noodles. I like being blocked by Defamation Noodles. But there was somebody else. Oh my gosh, Reptard, fucking Reptard. I was gonna save this for a video tomorrow, but we're gonna talk about the Logan Paul situation tonight too, because oh my God, I'm just gonna put this out there. Allegedly, the girl that called out Logan Paul as sexually assaulting her, allegedly, that girl's a fucking liar. Allegedly, and you see how I'm using the terms allegedly here. Oh man, what is this? Ooh, oh, DeOrio, I'm checking this out right now. I'm gonna pull this up, and here. I'm gonna pull up what Nick just sent me, because I want to read this on screen. But also, Nick, if you want, I sent you a link to the StreamYard. So let's see. Share screen. Every day I see people asking why James Charles isn't facing charges. To get insight into the legal process with these types of allegations, I talked to Emily D. Baker about how it all works. In most cases, accusers have to go to the police first. Well, that's true. Why isn't he facing charges? Did anybody go to the cops? Did we miss that? I'm sorry, that's hilarious. Why isn't he facing charges? Well, you guys forgot to call the cops. You mean TikTok? TikTok isn't the police department? It's okay, buddy. Thank you for sharing this. This is fucking hilarious. Why does this need to be shared on Twitter? Why? Seriously, why the fuck does this need to be on Twitter? Guys, did you know that the only way for someone to face charges is for them to go to the fucking cops? Oh my God. Oh man. Oh, fucking man. Ah. Dude, I started like 3 minutes late tonight. I haven't even eaten. I brought my fucking food with me. I was at work late. I was at work for 13 hours. Fuck it. I'm smoking the hookah tonight. Oh god. How is this? This is the dumbest shit I've ever seen. Okay. It's just proving to you that Insider is just a phenomenal outlet. A legal expert explains what it would take for police to get involved in James Charles sexting scandal. They have to contact the fucking cops, man. They have to contact the fucking cops. That they do fucking TikTok videos. I first off, Seagull says, thank you for the super chat. Why isn't he going to jail? I made a twit longer and everything. Oh, fucking Christ. Okay. Let's see here. James admitted he was guilty. Well, there you go. And I'm sure if the police arrest him, he is going to say that he sought nudes from minors and that he targeted minors to get their nudes. Now, look, I get what you're saying, right? I actually do. And look, this is where I said James Charles does share. James Charles is absolutely responsible for his irresponsibility. He absolutely is. Look, if you're going to be on fucking Snapchat and all these social media platforms, when you know that there are plenty of minors on there and you're really not trying to verify age, then you share responsibility. Now, however, if James Charles goes on a Snapchat and he's flirting with somebody and he asks them their age and they tell him that they are 18 years or older, and so James Charles says, okay, and then continues to talk to them, morally speaking, I don't sit there and say, well, that person was a minor, really. So James Charles, you're fucking pedophilic grooming criminal. Like, it doesn't work that way for me. Wait, I just realized Nicholas DeOrio said he was editing videos, but that's bullshit because that dude doesn't upload every 3 fucking months. I would appreciate more DeOrio videos. I think they're great. Okay, all right. James needs to face charges against all minors. He is a worse individual for being famous than Justin Bieber. Don't bring up Justin Bieber. Why would you do that? It's going to kill my mood. All right, so I don't understand why you would need to speak to a legal expert for them to tell you that you actually have to go to the fucking cops first, right? But again, as far as this argument against James Charles, where they go, well, look, the individuals he talked to were minors. And even though James says they lied to him about his age, it doesn't matter. They were still minors. I get it. I understand that. But when I look at the situation, and if I take James at his word, because as of right now, nobody's been able to actually show me anything where James Charles asks someone for their age, they say that they're 16 or 17, and James continues to seek nudes from them, right? In fact, the latest accusation is someone flat out showing that James himself says that's illegal. When they say that they're almost 17, James goes, that's still illegal. And you don't see any of the conversation before because it's all fucking blurred out. I'm put into this weird position where normally I wouldn't take someone at their word, but when there's so many accusers and none of the accusers can show me a conversation where that doesn't fucking happen, right? They'll screenshot every fucking message, every fucking photo, but they won't screenshot the one part where they say, I'm 16, and James goes, so fucking what, right? That's the one thing that they forget to do. The one thing they forget to do is show us where they say what their age is, right? So I sit there and I go like, okay, I still think James is grossly fucking irresponsible. He's an internet fuckboy. And like, I don't know why you're trolling around on Snapchat to sext with fucking people, right? I'm just an old grumpy man. I'm finding more white hairs in my mustache every day, and it's a little concerning because I didn't realize I was aging this quickly. But yeah, I just don't get it. I don't get it. It's weird to me. I don't like it, whatever. But I don't sit there and think he's a fucking predator, right? I just don't. I'm still waiting for someone to show me that, you know, James Charles contacting a minor. The minor tells James Charles their age, and James Charles says, send me that dick, right? Like, I don't see it. And there's been what? I think Defamation Noodles said there's like fucking 16 people. I don't know if he was including the fucking meme in that one, but like if none of them are going to show me that, at a certain point, I'm going like, dude, there's a guy with a 500,000 subscriber platform. And anytime somebody comes out with an accusation, this motherfucker tells you this person's accusing James Charles. And here's his TikTok. I'm like, okay. Okay. What? Like, okay. I don't know where these 16 are coming from. Like, buddy, I'm sure he's just pulling the number out of his ass like he pulls everything out of his ass. But I don't know. I don't know how you can have this many people coming out against James Charles. They'll screenshot every fucking thing that they've ever said with James Charles, all the fucking photos, all of it. But not the fucking one where they say that they are 16 or whatever, and James continues to fuck around with them. Like, at a certain point, you got to acknowledge that's weird, right? It's literally, we talk about a pattern behavior. That's becoming a pattern of fucking behavior with these accusations. They're missing the one thing that would prove that James Charles is a predator. They're missing the one thing that would prove that James Charles is targeting children. The one thing. But of course, that doesn't stop anybody from making those claims, right? Hey, Sen, how you doing, buddy?
Sup, Crow? What's going on with the James Charles thing? He's nothing's come of it, huh? What do you think? Same old, same old. He didn't do anything really. Nobody has the definitive proof.
I mean, at this point, I just think that it's happened far too often for me to sit there and say, like, look. I remember, like, what was it, a year or two ago when that one guy came out against James Charles saying that they were straight and that James Charles continued to flirt with them and pressured them. And then it blew up, right? It blew up and everybody was talking about it. And then it came to the point where the guy finally comes forward and says that they made the entire thing up. Yeah. That they're actually bisexual and they were totally okay with it. But they did it for like fucking clout and shit.
But
you remember, somebody else came out against James Charles, 18 years old, and said that I told him I was straight and he continued to try to sext with me. And I'm sitting there going like, what the fuck? But the most brain damaged take that I saw, the most absolute brain damaged take that I saw was someone in the fucking comments, I think it was Defamation Noodles tweet, going, it's so disgusting. This person is barely legal. I'm like,
yeah, I saw your tweet about that. You're like, we've gone from this to barely legal now, being outrage bait.
I was like, we gone from pedophilia being bad, right? Yeah. Which we can all agree that's bad. To it doesn't actually matter what age of consent is; it's wrong regardless. To barely legal, get your fucking pitchforks. What the fuck, man? Like, what the fuck? Yeah. Seagull says, thank you for the super chat. Why even count at this point? There will probably be like a gorillion more tomorrow, according to that stupid cat living in a Minecraft house. That's a good point, buddy. Casual Observer, thank you for the super chat. Baiting deaf noodles is the new commentary meta. Who's in? Guys, I am legally obligated to tell you, don't contact Defamation Noodles, who is the most sensitive and fragile YouTuber on the entire platform. Don't reach out to that man.
He unblocked me and then later blocked me the next day. I didn't even do anything. I didn't do anything. I was just there. Oh, that was funny.
I hear he like unblocks people so he can see the tweet, right? And respond to it or some stupid shit like that. And then he'll immediately block so you can't reply to it. I'm like,
oh my god.
Like, oh my god, man, you are beyond fragile, dude. You're beyond
the
fucking
sad
fragile.
thing about Def Noodles is though he's not the most plain person out there. I think he has a little bit of charisma, but he's just such a fucking idiot. Like, and not only that, aside from the idiot factor, he also makes up a bunch of shit, and that's kind of like, wow, like a little irredeemable, I'd say, unless he just throws a 180 and just starts being, I don't know, a little honest and a little less slanderous. That would be nice.
Yeah,
I think so.
I'm gonna outrage half of our audience. But speaking of stupid people doing stupid shit, you see that thing with the cop today?
No, what happened?
So this black dude gets shot, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what they pulled him over for. I don't know any of the context of the situation, but the police released the body cam footage, right?
Yeah.
And it's a female officer, and she's yelling, "Taser, taser, taser!" And she pulls out her gun and shoots the guy.
Oh man.
And I'm like, how the fuck do you confuse a taser for a gun? Like,
Yeah.
how the actual fuck did that happen? Because they feel very different.
Yeah.
They don't weigh the same at all, right? I get being in the middle of something, but how the fuck do you confuse a taser for a fucking gun? And like, you got to take the safety off of the gun to shoot it. How? Yeah. I saw a bunch of people just going, woman moment.
Woman moment.
Woman moment.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to be, what is it, misogynistic? But is it misogynistic, Crow, or sexist? Which one is it?
Know. Like, I don't. Here's the thing, right? I'm pretty sure this woman's gonna get called a fucking racist. So can I really be a misogynist against somebody who's gonna get called a racist? Like, is that okay for me to do? But like, I honestly, it just seems like you shouldn't be a cop if you get those confused. I was like, I don't think honestly, guys, I don't think race had anything to do with that one. I don't think it had anything to, I think you just had a dumbass with a badge. Fucking Christ.
Yeah.
Misogyny is fun and cool as long as you're not sexist. Oh my god, no.
Disavow, Crow, disavow.
Disavow. Oh man. Okay. All right, guys. So I wanted to show people this fucking thing from H3H3 and understand. I used a slur, and I would apologize, except for the fact that I think I used the slur properly. Okay.
Mm. Is it the F slur?
No, it's not the F slur.
Okay.
No, I don't fuck with the alphabet people.
Yeah.
I don't fuck with the alphabet people. It's the R slur.
It's the R slur. Okay.
Yeah. But I gotta highlight this, right?
That's funny. Is that your head?
That's my head.
That looks good.
That's fucking great.
Hey, imagine if you get that jacked though, because Crowder's pretty jacked in that photo. Shit. Yeah, that would be a good look on you, actually. What the fuck?
I know.
Except instead of the coffee mug or whatever he has, you have the hookah, right? That'd be good.
Oh man. Oh fucking man. Okay, so what was this in response to? So look at this shit, right? James allegedly solicited sexual photos from the 16-year-old before asking for his age. At FBI should know he is likely in possession of CP. And I'm like, dude, you're a fucking. See, I can't say it on the stream because that's one of those things that really get me in trouble. But like, dude, look at this is all blurred out, so I have no clue what this conversation is, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you can see right here, James Charles goes, "Oh, okay, that's dope. Good for you. How old are you? 16. Don't be mad at me, LMAO." And upside down smiley face, right?
Yeah, how is that? Whoa! How?
No.
He said it's illegal. He said
He goes, "I hate age. I'll be 17 soon, though. Still
God.
illegal." But I'm like,
yeah. Wait, H3 said this is like him continuing to flirt with them. Is that what he said? Is that what he said?
No. Well, maybe I'll check to see if there's a tweet below this, but like he said, he solicited sexual photos from the 16-year-old before asking for his age. But I'm sitting there going like, I'm looking at these two messages, right? And look, I know there's a part of me that, you know, U.S. Marshals, how's everything going on? You win, sir. You win. Ethan's slightly confused. I mean, no.
No,
a
he's
little
just
bit
trying
more.
to push a narrative. That's all he's
Yeah.
doing.
But I'm going like, you've got nothing here, right? You've literally got nothing here.
Yeah.
Okay. And in fact, when I look at these two messages back to back, the 16, don't be mad at me. And then I hate age. I'll be 17 soon, though. Like, does that sound like this kid is kind of trying to get James Charles to?
Yes.
It's like,
look past the age, 100%.
I know, right? Like, I'm looking at that. I'm just like, dude, like, come on. Like, come on. Like, we
Yeah, and James Charles looks more like well, first of all, he completely shut him down right after that.
I mean,
And
right?
he looks more like he's confused and a little pissed off because he didn't mention it. Like, I guess the age didn't come up until now, but like, how are we gonna take H3's word that he had already asked for nudes prior to this?
How do you know that James Charles didn't already ask him for his age?
Yeah, and the guy lied to him. How do you know that?
Or how do you know the guy didn't just like answer? And so James asked again. You don't fucking know. You literally don't know. That conversation, if anything, is not looking bad for James Charles. But the other thing I want to point out, right? The same shit that Defamation Noodles does, right? He'll take someone's TikTok, he'll promote the accusation with no fucking hard proof, right?
Yeah.
And then he'll do this shit. Original TikTok. So everybody, look, you can click on it and you can go to this guy and you can go follow him.
Yeah. I've seen people do that too, right? They take like a little bit of what happened on something and then they link the original thing later on. I think they do that in order to, get the message out there that they want, and then they probably think, oh, nobody's going to look for the full context of this, but here it is just in case or whatever. That's what I'm thinking, if anything.
The thing, though, that's really important about this, though, is if I've got like a TikTok with 100 fucking followers and I want to grow it immediately, right? That instant fucking boost. I can rely. I can rely on Ethan Klein and Defamation Noodles to blast my shit out for me. I mean, they're going to do it. They're going to fucking do it.
They'll do it based on them being like a victim, quote unquote victim. Yeah.
And I know that I'll get a bunch of people to go fucking subscribe to my fucking TikTok or whatever the fuck you do, follow whatever. Seagull Says, thank you for the super chat. Petition to rename Twitter to Alphabet City. That's pretty based right there. That's pretty based right there.
Yeah, Alphabet City. Hurrah.
Wendy Williams said Ethan Klein is Defamation Noodles 2.0. No. Defamation Noodles is Ethan Klein 2.0.
I think Klein, yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's the other way around. Klein is on like a whole new level of scumminess on his own.
Oh yeah.
Man, I can see why so many people don't like this guy. He is pretty like, ooh. It is like a more evil version of Def Noodles. Like, Def Noodles is like the side comedic relief mid boss, and Ethan Klein is like the more malicious guy pulling strings like behind the scenes and stuff, and he knows what he's doing, right?
Yeah.
Oh God.
So I do want to talk about the Repzilla stuff. I really do.
Oh God, what did he do?
I want to save it because there's more stuff I got to talk about Defamation Noodles, right? But there's this one girl and I fucking forget her name. I think it's like C.E. Ho or something.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, here it is. I'll pull it up for you guys. Just gotta find the thread about Defamation Noodles. Because I want to talk about Kavos' video, but I want to highlight this really not intelligent person. And I'm trying to be nice. because I don't want to be accused of being a mean person, even though you know, kind of am. So this CEO person, whenever I see them, I've seen it a few times. They're just talking to Def Noodles, right?
Yeah. Oh God, is he a friend of hers? Or are they friends? Is that it?
She seems to really like him because
God.
she responds to a lot of his tweets. But
So she's a fan.
yeah. So Kavos. So okay, Nicholas DeOrio uploaded his video first, right? And DeOrio's video just nukes Defamation Noodles, right? It shows a situation where Defamation Noodles flat out lied about something DeOrio said, right?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, you know what? I want to show you. He did a this thing, and only because I like my own jokes, so I like sharing with people. Who could have seen that coming? Far-right YouTuber Nicholas DeOrio uses his platform to call for a YouTube's own version of Gamergate, a pro-alt-right harassment movement. Defamation Noodles satire, right? So DeOrio pointed out that Defamation Noodles accused him of sicking his audience, DeOrio sicking his audience onto him, right? By editing a clip, right? Editing a clip of DeOrio's stream with Augie and Boblax, where Augie says to do something. He edits the part out where DeOrio says, "Yeah, I'm not going to do that." Right? It's edited in a very. My joke was better. Well, when you fucking get here, you can tell your fucking joke, Aura. We're waiting for you. But he edits this clip, okay, of DeOrio to take the part where he says he's not with it, he's not supportive of it, and Augie calls him out on it, right, when they did their debate. And
is this back when he got like when Dennis and Augie did the thing? Okay, yeah.
And so fucking Defamation Noodles, jackass that he is, decides to go ahead and make the statement how, well, you know, he should have told his audience not to do it because, like, and I'm sitting there going, like, that's not what you claimed. You claimed he targeted you and he sent his audience after you. And you can clearly see, like, right in that fucking video, when you extend the clip out, DeOrio saying that he doesn't support it, right? But then also DeOrio apparently did tell his audience not to do it. And so fucking Defamation Noodles got caught in a lie. So then Defamation Noodles goes to Twitter to apologize.
Oh, wow.
To DeOrio. But he keeps DeOrio blocked, so DeOrio can't actually see the apology. But in the apology, he lies again and claims he didn't have the full clip, even though in the debate with Augie, he told Augie he had the full 3-minute clip. So I'm sitting there going, like, well, that's a clear example where he got caught in an outright lie several times and continued to fucking lie, right? This guy has just no fucking morals, right? He talks about how everyone's sensitive, but he'll block everybody. He blocks everybody. It's insane. And so Kavos made an... I'll get into this, guys. One final thing. Kavos literally made an alt account and just tweeted Kavos at Defamation Noodles, and Defamation Noodles blocked him.
Wow, right there and then. Wow.
Yeah, I was like...
That's all it takes?
Yeah,
apparently. Oh my God.
Patry the Blasphemous, thank you for the super chat. Really do appreciate it. I have no idea what's going on. I just joined the stream and haven't watched your videos in a while. Can you give me a quick synopsis? Sorry if I derailed the stream. I'm sure chat will catch up, but for the rundown, Defamation Noodles has been going on this crusade against James Charles. He's recently botched several sexual assault allegations, including promoting a fucking meme.
Yeah, and trying to pass it off as like something credible, some shit.
Yeah. He accused He promoted an accusation against someone who is between the ages of 15 and 16 of sexually assaulting a girl because the girl regretted that they had sex later because the boy ghosted on her. And now he is being called out by DeOrio and Kavos, who did very good videos pointing out where Defamation Noodles has flat out lied, acted incredibly fragile and sensitive, and has been going on block crusades to stop any level of criticism from being directed at him. Like, to a ridiculous degree. Apparently he's blocked his own followers. Like, people actually like the guy.
Noodles?
Yeah. Because if you criticize him, he blocks you. So if you like him but you criticize him, he blocks you. That's how bad this dumbass is. You literally have to show up and suck his dick for him not to block you.
Well, doesn't Ethan Klein do that too? I can see the parallels now. Definitely.
In fairness, Ethan Klein actually hasn't blocked me.
Oh, really? I'm sure he'll get to it eventually. Does Keemstar still have you blocked? Or
Of course he does.
Oh my god.
Of course he does. And if he ever unblocks me, the first thing I'm going to do is point out when he fucked up the Verwada situation. Because I know it just makes him so fucking mad.
Yeah.
All right. So, thread. Read the Kavos Def Noodles video. So what I've learned is Def Noodles is cringy. Kind of already knew that. His commentary isn't very funny. It's not my kind of comedy either. He has a problem taking criticism. These are all fair points. These are all fair points. I'm not trying to be a dick. These are all fair points. I'd say she's downplaying a little bit, but okay. Many creators have a hard time with critique, so I'm unsurprised by that. Except for the fact that, like, he's literally gone on a block crusade against anyone who criticizes him for even the slightest thing, right? I see people who can't take criticism, and they'll start arguing, right? And, you know, they'll have a little fit, but that'll be about it. I've never seen somebody hit block as fast as Defamation Noodles will.
Like, yeah, doesn't he preemptively block people as well?
Yeah, he does that too.
He goes into other people's like comment sections, looks for their Twitter accounts, and goes on Twitter and then blocks them to make sure they don't like do anything.
Seagull says, "Thank you for the super chat. Here are my contributions to the late rent that Nicholas owes Dennis for all the time he's spending in his head." You know what? Next time I catch a DeOrio stream, I will forward him his past due rent so he can give to Defamation Noodles. All right, so, but here's the thing that I dislike, right? Where she says, but we'll retract statements he's made when he is wrong. That's not true, though, because he's never retracted the misinformation that he's put out about Kavos. He's never retracted his statement about Kavos owing Deji money and losing a lawsuit to Deji, right? And Kavos points out in his video, he goes like, look, I didn't lose. That didn't happen. I paid my legal fees. He paid his own legal fees. That was it. And he says, like, legally, I can't talk about what happened, but I also can't lie about what happened either legally. So, yes, Defamation Noodles flat out lied about what happened between Kavos and Deji. He said it on several occasions. He's refused to retract. Fucking Defamation Noodles then went on to call John Swan and I believe also Nicholas DeOrio. He called them both alt-right, okay? Even if you don't like them. And I certainly don't fucking like John Swan, right? They're not alt-right. They're not fucking alt-right. He then goes on to say it's satire. He then goes on to say, well, here are my reasons for calling him alt-right. That's also not retracting a statement when he's wrong, when he knows he's wrong. He tried to deflect by saying it was satire. People called him out on that bullshit. He then went on to try to justify it, but he was flat out wrong, and he's never retracted that. Talking about something else that he's never retracted, right? Gosh, how do I say this? His apology to DeOrio, he lied in his apology. So he retracted the claim that he made about DeOrio, which was a fucking lie in the first place. When he was walking it back, he continued to lie. And then when he finally apologized and said that he'd never sent his audience after me, he lied and said that he didn't have the full clip, even though he already told Augie that he had it. That's not retracting. The guy is a fucking liar. The guy is a fucking liar.
I don't know why he can't just make it easy on himself. He has to keep going and going and going. What the fuck? Shit.
Over here, right? Will use his character to cover himself legally. Smart. That's stupid because he's never been taken to court, right?
Yeah.
And the other problem is he's flat out made statements as Dennis.
Yeah.
Right? That back up the statements that he's made as defamation noodles. So while he can argue the character is satire, you know what would break that fucking defense? Pointing out when defamation noodles has made a fucking statement that then Dennis goes on to make the exact same fucking statement and justify making the statement as defamation noodles. So you can't actually make the argument of satire, even though he has that. But even then, it's not smart because he's never been taken to court. He's never used it as a legal defense. That was just retarded. Sorry, I used the R word, but holy fuck, this guy's retarded. And holy fuck, this bitch is retarded too. Holy shit.
Yeah. John's in the chat, by the way.
I'll bring him in. Let me just read the super chat. It's just satire, bro. I don't know why you keep hating on him. He's literally just a cat in a Minecraft house. I fucking know. I know. Hey, John.
What's up, John?
News that'll most certainly not change your life. What's going on? Hey, I heard about what you were saying before. You forgot to mention his most recent blunder regarding the accusation, where he basically said, "Oh, you know what? I'm gonna delete the tweet because I'm gonna wait for more information to come out later, and if more information comes out, I'll repost it." It's like, well, dude, it was wrong. It was a freaking joke. There is no more information that's gonna come out.
Somebody pointed this out, and I forget who did. I think maybe it was actually in Kavos' video, but that tweet, the dates on it are from 2016. That was when, even if you thought it was real, the messages are from 2016. James Charles was a minor.
Yeah, he was a minor at the time. But here's the thing. But that's what I'm saying. Like, even something like that is blatantly a joke, something that it said it right then and there. He can't even say, "Oh, you know what? I messed this one up. My bad." Instead, he he deflects and he tries to be like, "Oh, well, you know what? If more information comes out, I'll post something." It's like, bro, just take the L. You got it wrong. It's okay if you got it wrong. Oh, you can say, "Oh, yeah, they got me. I was duped." You know what I mean? This one was actually wrong. You know, wah, wah, wah. You know what I mean? And that's it. It's not a big deal to be wrong in that instance. You can say that, "Hey, I screwed up. I thought this was real. It actually wasn't."
But by the way, to that fucking girl's point where she says, it's smart and he can cover himself legally, when he's taking down tweets because he says he got the information wrong, bitch, that's him proving that it's not satire. That's him saying that those statements that he makes as defamation noodles are meant to be taken seriously, which is why he deleted it. He didn't say, "I deleted it because people didn't really get the joke and was promoting a lot of misinformation." He said, "I deleted it because it turned out not to be true. There were some issues.
No, there was no credibility issues.
Yeah. Sorry. There's credibility issues, and if there's more information that comes out later, I'll repost the tweets."
Yeah, but there's not going to be any information that comes out later. That's the thing. It's like, no, you just got it wrong.
Yeah,
you just got it wrong. That's it. Just say that you got it wrong.
Patrick wants to know if you saw the hacked accounts that they sent you. And thank you for the super chat, buddy. Oh, and the membership, Patrick. You're awesome.
The Minecraft accounts, yeah, I haven't used them because I've been too busy playing other shit, like mostly Halo and other shooters. I'll get to it eventually. We haven't really like me and the boys haven't like sat down and said, "You know what, let's just play some Minecraft." We've been too caught up with shooters, but the day we do, I will use those Minecraft accounts. I'm pretty sure is that even legal though? Like, is it illegal to use hacked Minecraft accounts? Like, I don't know.
It might get you banned. I don't think they can arrest you.
Okay. Well, we'll try it. We'll see what happens. Hey.
Okay. Okay, so got the legal issue between Kavos and Jeji incorrect. Okay, so when she goes like, what was it? Will retract statements he made when he is wrong, but then says got the legal issue between Kavos and Jeji incorrect. He hasn't retracted that one, sweetie. He hasn't retracted that one. You can't say he'll retract statements when he's wrong, when he's got a statement he's made about Kavos and Deji and hasn't retracted it. Holy shit. Fucking dumb. That still needs to be addressed and corrected. Oh, good cover, dumbass. Flip-flops inconsistency when it comes to his character and himself. Fair. Except I would say that he doesn't really flip-flop in consistency. He's just a straight fucking scumbag. What I learned about the male commentary space, they believe that disavowing something that's said or done is enough to remove social responsibility. So I think this is where she tries to flip the argument that onto fucking DeOrio now, right? But first off, Noxin, thank you for the super chat. Noodles blocked me because I said hi. Definitively cringe. I think you mean definitively.
Define a lie.
Definitively cringe Noodles. I don't understand why. He can't handle criticism. Holy shit. Seagull Says, the flot captain for the night. The reason Dennis will never be humble in taking in L's is for the sole reason that he has been LARPing as a journalist, that he's convinced himself that he's actually a journalist and has built up that ego. I bet it kills him to use the satire shield. Well, I don't know if did you mean to? Well, you know what? Even if you didn't, I still appreciate that you would give me 50 pounds. That is fucking incredible. But if that was a mistake, you let me know. Right? Okay, so I like this part where he goes like, they believe that disavowing something that's said or done is enough to remove social responsibility. I mean, but the problem is, if she's referring to DeOrio, right?
Yeah.
DeOrio didn't just disavow; he flat out said not to fucking do it. That's more than just saying I disavow. He flat out said not to fucking do it. You brain dead fucking bimbo. How fucking hard is that for you?
Yeah,
right?
And it's not even like, you know how like the way John Swan was like kind of like at instances he was like, it's almost like I'm telling you not to do it, but he's kind of nodding to it. Like DeOrio doesn't do that. He just straight out said, yeah. So you can't even say that he was like, I know there's a term for it, I just don't know what it is. But you know what I'm talking about, right?
No,
it's
no,
like, I definitely would not do this, guys. And then, like, you know, please definitely do not do this. And it's almost like they're giving you a wink, wink, nudge,
yeah,
nudge,
where they basically tell you how to fucking do it and then say, but I wouldn't support you doing that.
Yeah.
No, he flat said, don't fucking do it.
that.
I'm not supportive of you doing it. Don't do it. And this dumbass goes, well, he thinks that if he disavows it, it removes social responsibility. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. That they don't have a clear understanding of what alt-right is, and that it actually doesn't have to do with the socialist group, just the ideologies you perpetuate via social media. Paige, you are retarded. Fucking go ahead. Call me alt-right, you dumb brain-dead bitch. I hate people like this. I swear to God, right? You can't, like, your dumbass friend is a fucking moron. He is brain damaged, pure fucking brain damaged. And you're over here off of all of his tweets. Haha, you're so funny. Oh, Defamation Noodles, please pay attention to me. Talk about me, Defamation. I love you, Defamation Noodles.
I love you, Dennis.
Like, what the fuck is this shit? They don't have. Hey, dumbass. You know what that means? It means neo-Nazi. That's literally what it fucking means. And you can try to expand the definition all you fucking want. Anyone who hears that fucking word knows exactly what you're referring to. And you can try. You can pull your fucking hair out. You can give yourself a goddamn heart attack screeching it like I am, doing everything you can to convince as many people that your mental retardation should be taken seriously. Everybody fucking knows what Defamation Noodles meant when he called people alt-right. When that dumbass tried to say it was satire, and then he gets blasted for it. So he goes on to try to justify it by linking to a fucking definition of fucking Wikipedia or some stupid shit like that. But the dumbass literally had to take half of the definition. Half the definition from Wikipedia. Holy shit. Holy fucking shit. How fucking retarded do you have to be? I know I'm using a slur right now, and I'm so sorry, but how else do I describe how brain damaged you are? Holy shit! Death isn't in the Edgelord Boys Club, and it's okay in his own lane. No, he fucking isn't. He'd like to be on his hands and knees massaging Ethan Klein's balls.
Oh, God.
God damn it. You moron. You fucking moron. God fucking damn it. Conclusion. Instead of showing me truly bad character attributes, I'm just seeing a man with an ego.
Ooh.
Shocking. Who's also, you know what?
That's
You
an
know what?
understatement.
You know what I'm seeing? You know what I'm seeing? You know what I'm seeing? Brain damage! Fucking brain damage! God damn it! God fucking damn it! Oh, fucking God. Holy shit. How stupid do you have to be? How stupid do you have to think the people that listen to you, how stupid are those people? How fucking stupid are they? How stupid must you see them? For you to think that anything you just said in that fucking thread should be taken seriously by anybody. Holy
They'll
shit.
take it seriously. You'll be surprised. You'll be surprised.
Casual Observer, thank you for the super chat. Yo, want to know what's messed up? At least I'm Alex actually succeeded in ruining content creators' career. Defamation Noodles just keeps taking L's. Yeah, well, this bitch wants to follow him down that track. Maybe she'll also get fucking some clout off of it. Maybe they'll all get some fucking clout together. Holy shit. Jesus Christ. Patrick, the blasphemous, thank you for the super chat. Crow spitting explosions or some shit.
Dude, what is an explosion? You don't even know your emojis.
Boba Fett. 2 for a $5 mix and match deal only at Burger King.
Yeah.
Oh,
Burger King wasn't too good to me last time. I don't know.
Well,
pretty bad.
Okay.
Oh, hey, John.
Hey.
Hey. That was quite the rant.
That's quite an intense little right there.
Fuck.
You okay? You all right now?
No, I'm not all right. I'm not fucking all right. I'm never gonna be all right.
Welcome to my world.
We got more in this thread, by the way.
Crow $2 says drink some water.
Yeah, I should. I'll use the $2 for a bottle of water. Actually, I don't think I can because of the taxes and the YouTube cut.
Oof.
I'll stockpile the super chats from tonight to buy a bunch of bottles of water. John, anything I said you disagree with?
No, I think it was. No, I think it was fine. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, you see stupid like people like this all the time. Look, this is just another person that is part of his circle. Obviously, they're one of his defenders, right? That's what he calls his crew and his fans. He calls them defenders. That's fine. She they just they're wrong or right. There's people that are just gonna agree with somebody they're a fan of. We see it in this case. I mean, it happens with every content creator. None of what she said are things that obviously can be backed up with any kind of significant data. Obviously, it's just her opinion. It's a crappy one, but it is what it is. I mean, we see it all the time. That's kind of the story of Twitter, isn't it? Most of the time, majority of the content on Twitter, 80% of it is going to be bad opinions. So
I God damn it, right? I try not to be such a fucking asshole sometimes. I really do. I'm not kidding, right? But I look at this girl, right? And I just see somebody who understands what Defamation Noodles game is, and she just wants to be a part of it, right? Because I just went to her channel. She's got a video up saying, Ethan and Trish are calling out James Charles, right? It's the same bullshit defamation.
But they're not. What they're doing, obviously, is you can.
Oh, we got a hi from Japan.
You can.
Hi, hello.
Thank you, Bridget. Obviously, look, you can call it.
Is it konnichiwa?
You can call it.
You say hello, John. You've been to Japan.
Okay, I've been there, but I don't know the language.
But just say hello in Japanese.
We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that shit.
You're so rude.
Okay, we're not gonna do that shit.
You're so rude.
Obviously, look, this so you completely derailed me, man. So this person, if they think that Ethan and Trisha are just doing this because they're in it for some kind of, they have some kind of moral stake in it. Obviously, they don't. You know what I mean? It's just something for them to do. Trisha is practically she's going to be family with Ethan, right? At some point, by extension.
Yeah.
They've been doing their little podcast now for, I don't know if they've done it for a year, but I know they've been doing that podcast. They've had it for maybe close to a year at this point, right? Their little frenemies podcast or whatever. They're obviously in cahoots. They're in cahoots now. Even if it's frenemies, right? The whole concept was they didn't like each other, but then they ended up, doing this thing together. But there's a friendship's gonna develop there regardless, because, like I said, she's gonna be a part of that family. So it's not surprising that anything Ethan does, she's gonna support, and vice versa. So
it's a hell of a fucking friendship if she can beat his brother-in-law and he goes ahead and forgives it, but.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Friendship. It's just like it is what it is. But that's what I mean. It's because of that. You gotta factor that in. You gotta also, like I said, the fact that they work together. They're not just that they're gonna be family, but they're also YouTubers that work together now. All that is, like I said, anytime that he's gonna be in something, it's more than likely, she's gonna support him and he's gonna support her. And they're going to feed off of that. And that's what they're doing. And then now you have Def Noodles in the equation, which obviously he's kind of being endorsed by both of them, right? So he's going to continue to do what he's doing because now he feels emboldened because you got a bigger YouTuber in Ethan Klein that is validating him.
Well, and so I real quick, let me just get the super chat because I don't want it to pop off the screen. Step Fits, thank you for the super chat. I'm sorry I missed it. I think you put that in when I was ranting and I had the screen on I was on this screen. So it's my fault.
Casual Observer too, $5.
Yeah, no, but this one was older.
Oh, is that the one you missed?
Yeah, it was like 12 minutes old. Sent in honor the Goon Squad in Kavos. Def Noodles is fitting. Tone deaf and brain dead. Jeez, wow. That's pretty good. That was good.
Yeah.
Casual Observer, the clinical term for this is reply girl syndrome. Thank you both for the super chats.
Yeah, so the guy obviously now he's going to feel more emboldened to do these things because he has bigger YouTubers now that are valid. It's surprising to me that, Trisha Paytas is signing off on him, considering he made so many videos that were not so nice towards her. You know what I mean? In the past. And now he's, I think it's pretty obvious those aren't going to be a thing anymore. Now that she's like signing off on his bullshit too.
Yeah.
So those are going to be a thing of the past now, unless they have some kind of falling out. But that whole thing now, like I said, he feels validated. He's going to continue to do what he's doing because he feels like whatever he's doing is working, regardless of whether it's right or not. He's going to feel justified in doing all the dumb shit that he's been doing lately.
Now, let's just continue reading through this thread because I do want to move on from it, but just to show you how fucking stupid this idiot is. The person who was done the worst in all of this is Nicholas. And he got a direct response and retraction that he doesn't see as good enough. Totally up to him, except to be frank. Like, seriously, what the fuck is wrong with you? What the fuck is wrong with you? The person, he got a direct response and he didn't get a direct response because Defamation Noodles had him blocked, you dumbass. He can't actually see the fucking response if he's fucking blocked, you dumbass.
I don't know if DeOrio is still in the chat, but I didn't get the sense at all from his video that he I don't think he cares all that much after the fact. You know what I mean? I think at least that it didn't come across in his video. He was just kind of pointing it out. You know, I don't think he's in any kind of a rage over the fact that you know, he didn't get the quote unquote response that he wanted to get. You know what I mean? I think it was just him really just pointing it out because he didn't at all bitch about it. He just said, hey, look, this is what happened. This is what happened. And he just kind of explains it. And then I was blocked, so I didn't see it, this, that, or the other. And I don't think it was a thing like, well, I mean, you know, I was blocked, so I didn't see it. So had I seen it, you know, blah, 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 this, that, or the other, and maybe blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? Like there was none of that.
Well, yeah, I mean, the other thing was it was pointing out that even after lying about him, right? And then trying to walk it back with another lie and getting called out for lying again, he finally issues an apology. Well, he has DeOrio blocked, and in the fucking apology, he lied again.
Yeah.
And this person's going like, well, you know, it's, you know, if he says it's not good enough, like that's, you know, it's
I don't think that's what he was saying. He didn't say that. He wasn't saying that at all. He wasn't saying that at all. He was just pointing out how dishonest the
guy is.
Yeah,
like, he was just pointing out how dishonest the guy is.
Well, not just that, is that he, again, he was just pointing out that even in a so-called apology that the guy still will lie. You know what I mean? That's it. He was just pointing it out. I don't see it as him looking at it as, oh, that just wasn't good enough. Because he never said that.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean, that's just the conclusion that this person is coming to.
Well, I mean, yeah, but also this person just flat out ignored the shit in Kavos' video and just goes and downplays it all. Well, yeah, he's got a bit of an ego, but like he's just a guy. Look, they have egos. Like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? What video were you watching? Like, I like this, right? Well, I wish y'all were coming for Defamation Noodles. Y'all would have came for the kill with real receipts to make me go, oh, fuck this. Real receipt.
What? Like, is she retarded?
Like, oh, there you go. There you go.
You freaking retarded.
Thank you. Real fucking, the dumbass has consistently been fucking up sexual assault allegations. Real receipts, you brain damaged bimbo. What the fuck do you mean? What the fuck do you mean? The guy saw a fucking meme and told his audience that it was a real claim of sexual fucking assault. And even like, and Kavos, I remember it now. Kavos in his fucking video points out that even if you thought it was fucking real, the dates were from 2016, which was when James Charles was a fucking minor. And you're saying like, oh, I mean, like, how, like, I get what you want to say. Like, he's not the worst person. He's just horribly fucking irresponsible. Real fucking receipts. You dumbass.
This person, look, this person, I don't think that they've watched anything. And either they haven't watched anything or seen any of the evidence, which there's plenty of it out there, or they're just being straight up, dishonest.
I mean,
like, it's out there. It's out there. It is out there. Like, there's no way.
Where she goes, but at this point, like where she goes, y'all would have come for the kill with real receipts to make me go, oh, fuck this guy.
Everybody has, though. That's the thing.
Hold on. But look what she's here. But at this point, he still feels like the lesser of two evils. Yeah, here's her problem. She takes issues with the people that Defamation Noodles takes issues with, and she hates them more. So she's just going to give a pass to Defamation Noodles on all this shit and downplay it because she has no fucking morals. She has none of which to speak of. So she'll downplay it. So it's not that big of a deal. She'll outright deflect from shit. She's totally okay with the term alt-right being used completely incorrect. She doesn't even know what it fucking means. even though everybody knows that's about neo-Nazis. Everybody fucking knows that. But and like, look, man, even and you want me to throw some shade on Kavos? I can't, because Kavos showed where Defamation Noodles took half of the definition that he pulled off of fucking Wikipedia to try to justify the claim. Kavos also showed how he tries to hide behind it all being satire and then will turn around and present it as if it's true while acting as Dennis, where he doesn't even have the satire shield, right? So yeah, he's shown that the guy is grossly fucking irresponsible on every fucking level, and how sensitive and fucking fragile the dude is. Kavos pointed. Well, I'm sorry, just real quick. Kavos pointed out that Defamation Noodles was so offended and butthurt by Kavos making fun of his channel based on one video that he spent 10 minutes on, that in a segment where he was roasting people and roasted many individuals, not just Defamation Noodles. And Defamation Noodles went on to make a video about how Kavos made him want to quit YouTube. The guy is a crybaby bitch. And he gets a bunch of people following him because they all feel bad for poor little Dennis. Poor little Dennis getting made fun of because he's a fucking moron. You know, honestly, it's like when someone picks on someone who's got a mental disability, right? And everybody defends that person because you know it's wrong. I swear, that's what it feels like. It feels like they all know that Dennis, you know, he's a little slow. Dennis is a little slow. So when you make fun of him, it's just not right. It's just not fair. He's got like Asperger's or something, right? It's not his fault that he's so fucking retarded.
There's stuff that people are overlooking, dude. There's a lot of stuff people are overlooking with that. And I don't think it's because, like, what you said. I think Def Noodles is a good scapegoat, and I think Def Noodles is happy to be a good scapegoat. Remember H3 had a big problem with Leafy? Oh, you want to read that? Go ahead.
Yeah, let me read these next two super chats because I know what you're going to say, and I want you to get through the entire thing.
Yep.
Casual Observer, thank you for the super chat. The illusion of choice. Take the third option. Take Crows of Judgment. Thank you, sir. Noxin, imagine simping that hard for Noodles. Thank God I spend money on Crow and the boys. I love the Bird Gang. You guys are awesome.
Appreciate you, Noxin. Yeah, you guys are fucking fantastic. Glad to have you. But like I was saying, notice Def Noodles doesn't report shit on Ethan. Ethan does not report shit on Def Noodles for mishandling this information, right? Def Noodles hides behind satire all the time. John, are you trying to speak? I'm sorry.
No.
Okay.
I'm agreeing with you.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Like, Def Noodles hides behind satire. Who did Ethan criticize for that shit? Using it as a shield? Leafy.
Leafy?
Criticize Leafy. Leafy used to say, I made a post about this shit because I was thinking about it. I'm like, Leafy said the same thing. That, you know, his content is satire. Don't take what he says seriously. Half of it is satire. Half of it is like opinion. A little bit of it is truth. That's what Def Noodles said about John Swan. Remember that? Behind my jokes, there's a little bit of truth. Leafy could not get away with any of these things. People wanted his head on a fucking stake, dude. They did not like fucking Leafy for bullying kids. This guy literally slanders people. How the fuck are people not on his ass? That satire card shit ain't gonna work for Def Noodles very long. It's gonna bite him very fucking hard. It didn't work for Leafy, who had millions of subscribers.
Well, it hasn't worked now. I mean, even with the stuff he says, he kind of outed himself. Look, the worst things he did, I think, in my opinion, was, for one, obviously his little videos that he put out. Oh, you know, the one where he addressed Kavos the first time, then the second time. It's like you should have deleted that video, but nothing stays deleted on the internet. We already know that, right?
Yeah,
those are two of the worst things he did, right? Because of how he contradicted himself in those videos. Then the other one was doing the debate with Augie.
Oh
that
my
fucking
god,
debate.
That was a train wreck.
That shit was fucking painful to watch.
That was the other really bad decision made because so did I. So did I. It was
I watched it twice.
How?
And the thing is, look,
why?
that was a dumb decision for him to make.
Research, dog.
Yeah, because he basically he really showed his hand.
So
It's really telling.
Let me just get these super chats really quick. Patrick the Bot for this, thank you. Tea Time, do you have to be a patron on Patreon, of course, to join the show? You know, I need to do something about that, but Yeah, you're supposed to be a patron to join the Wednesday show.
It's one of the perks, yeah.
Yeah. But if you're on Patreon and you want to join on Wednesdays, you have every right to be on the show.
I mean, yeah, I mean, we could probably work. So we got to mess with that a little bit too.
Yeah. Flower Boy, Defamation Noodles is Dennis's 12-year-old special cousin.
He should be. He'll probably get away with that.
Like, that's so fucking accurate. I would honestly drop all of this if Defamation Noodles said, instead of "I'm a cat living in a Minecraft house," he said, I'm an autistic 12-year-old living in a Minecraft house that thinks I'm a cat.
I would drop it if he said, "I'm a turkey, eat me," and that's it. Like, fucking, then I'll just be like, okay.
Bro, I swear to God, if he was fucking Hartman in the Special Olympics episode, he said that's my character.
Somebody should edit the fucking cat ears on Cartman. Like, you know what I mean? Somebody should edit it.
Where's fucking Colton? I know he's fucking watching this. Colton, get the fucking Cartman Special Olympics and put the fucking cat ears on it and put Defamation Noodles and send that shit to me.
One of you two. Like, well,
one of them.
But like notice Ethan doesn't speak on that satire shit when he didn't let it slide on Leafy.
Well, because
notice that.
No, exactly.
Well, because Defamation Noodles sucks his dick and won't report on anything that
Well, yeah, that too. That's the other thing. If that guy goes down, he could wash his hands of it, because he hasn't. Look, he said his things on him, right? It seems like he's kind of publicly endorsed him, but he hasn't like gone full on, on a campaign of public endorsement. Just little things here and there.
He did this before with Leafy to try and go at Pyrocynical. Y'all remember that? Yeah. Behind the scenes, he did this shit to go at fucking Pyrocynical, and people tell me like, oh well, Leafy went to him for advice. I'm like, and Ethan fucking gladly responded and gave it. Don't give him a platform to stand on. Like Leafy didn't show up with a fucking gun and be like, give me the answers, H3. He's a fucking piece of shit. Like he's a piece of shit, dude. Ethan is such a fucking snake. Whatever.
Well, yeah, he found a useful idiot. That's what it is.
Aw. Don't ever call Defamation Noodles useful. That's slander right there. That's fucking slander right there. Look, I thought Kavos' video was really good. I thought DeOrio's video was great too. I think the point is just, showing that this guy consistently keeps mishandling accusations. And, as far as like providing James Charles with the cover or whatever you want to say there, look, like I pointed this out, right? Yeah, people are going to make these accusations and they will get their platforms blasted out by large YouTubers because I mean, like, it's so fucking obvious what's going to happen. What does Defamation Noodles do? Anybody who comes forward as like a fucking meme, and he'll promote it, and he'll tell everybody where to find it, and they'll all go there, and they'll all get a boost.
Well, because again, he has the backing. He feels more emboldened because he's got a bigger YouTuber parroting his shit. That's the other thing too. You got somebody in Ethan Klein who is basically using the same information, right, boosting it, saying the same shit. So he feels more emboldened to do it. Oh, well, Ethan Klein likes my stuff, blah, 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 this, that, or the other. He likes what I'm saying. He likes what I'm doing. I'm going to keep doing it. I think he's completely masked off now. You know what I mean? He doesn't give a shit. He's going to keep doing it. He's got that big dick energy now. He's going to continue to do this shit. Anytime any kind of accusation comes out, he's not going to vet it. He doesn't have to anymore, at least in his mind.
Do you? But I think
he's just a cat. He's just a cat.
It's just a cat in Minecraft.
He's just a cat in Minecraft.
Do you both think that him and Ethan cussed out Kean Jones when Kean Jones is like, yeah, I lied. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have did this for clout and shit. Do you think Ethan and fucking like, he's like, God damn it, Noodles. You didn't ask him for anything? And Noodles is like, no, master, I'm sorry. It's just like, he's like, fuck you, Kean Jones. He's deleting it. He's like, oh, there's misinformation. I'll just post it later if it's true again. What the fuck do you mean if it's true again? He just said he lied about the whole fucking thing.
Well, I mean, like, here's the thing, right? It's more than just like getting this shit wrong, right? It's more than just getting this shit wrong.
Sure.
He keeps fucking it up. nobody's holding him accountable for it, right? You're right about him, like, he feels emboldened and everything, right? He obviously does, because he keeps doing it.
Well, that's why he's been so careless lately. Think about it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not that he wasn't before, but especially as of late.
But it's like, you know,
Well,
when you
that's
talked
when
about
yes, Ian fucking put him
Well,
down.
but when you talked about, like, you know, having a large YouTuber and everything defending the shit that he's doing, right? I can understand why he would feel comfortable, right?
Well, I don't hold on, just real quick. I don't
Yeah.
think that it's a matter of Ethan defending what he's doing. I think it's a matter of he feels emboldened because he has somebody like Ethan Klein and Trisha Paytas echoing his same sentiments. That's what I think it is. Because, bro, let's be honest here. Ethan's smart enough to know that if Def Noodles goes too far, he's fucking out. He's gonna let he's gonna let the freaking he's gonna let people have their way with him. He'll exactly. He'll throw him under the bus himself and then back over it a few times, right? That's what Ethan will do. He's smart enough to at least know that. Like I said, he's a useful idiot for Ethan.
Look at what he did with Leafy. Right? Like fucking he gave him ideas, right? Or gave him advice that he chose to give him. And then he tried to like fucking make an exposed video on Leafy calling him a cyberbully. Then Leafy drops that shit. And then he used it against him on beta. He's like, "Oh, this is the full conversation." He came to me and I'm like, "But Ethan, you still fucking gave him advice on how to stop Pyrocynical because you didn't like him." Oh God.
God damn it.
What is this, man?
He'll
What is this
euthanize a
YouTube
cat in a
bullshit?
heartbeat. That's cruel.
He will, dude.
I like, honestly, man. Honestly, they're just all awful people. They're just all awful fucking people.
Well, the worst part is you know that none of them give a shit about any of this stuff. They just
Absolutely.
They don't, and it's that obvious. You know, it's that transparent. It comes across in the way they handle everything.
Dude, you can tell when not a single one of them said anything when Kean Jones, like, not even Ethan Klein with his fake fucking bullshit. Like, I'm very disappointed in this person. He's actually, because he fucking lied about it. He's taking shit away from real. This is why people don't fucking listen and believe. That should have been what they fucking talked about, because Kean Jones fucking lied, and people like out there will always be like, what did they gain from lying? What did they benefit from lying? I'm like, ask Kean Jones, because he fucking
exactly. That's what I'm saying. You get your 15 minutes.
Not one fucking person, not even Def Noodles could play it up like, oh, I'm just so disappointed that, you know, he's really gonna fucking take away from the other survivors. Anything. It's just like, oopsie doopsie, I'm a fuck up. Let's move on. Satire,
exactly.
Bro.
And again, because of this recent situation with that kid, right, that lied, and everybody should, right? Not that there weren't people doing it before, but especially now everybody's going to scrutinize any allegation that comes out from this point on. Or if they weren't before, at least I hope that they're gonna take that into account now, right?
And then like it's always been a thing. Look at the Tati Westbrook shit. That was gigantic. You know?
Yeah.
That was gigantic. And like ever since then, people like slowly question, and like it's spread to it's all over the fucking place now. But I don't know. It's actually a couple people like really excited for the wing shit.
Oh my God. Like you said to say that for the end, right?
Yeah,
I'm still saving for the end. So, well, the thing is, we were gonna just talk about the defamation, the defamation noodles situation, right? Yes, but we had another contender for biggest idiot. Now, I still feel like defamation noodles is definitely the bigger idiot here, right? But yeah. I have to talk about this guy. And I'm sure you know who I'm going to talk about now. But I have to. I fucking have to. All right? I don't have a choice. This man has left me with no fucking choice.
I knew it. I saw that shit coming.
You knew it. He left me no choice, Aura.
Did you see my quote tweet to your previous quote tweet to DeOrio?
No, I didn't.
You really should. I think you'll like it.
I'll have to check it out later.
You should.
I will.
You should check it out later.
But yes. So like I want to do a video tomorrow reacting to the accusations. Right?
You should. Yeah.
I will. I fucking will. I fucking will, man.
Fucking good.
I fucking will. I fucking will. I
Thank you,
fucking
Seagull,
will.
for the 5. Appreciate you.
But yeah. So I don't even. Oh, well, let me read this. When you say bigger idiot, do you mean in terms of idiocy or mass, Crow? Both.
Same.
Yeah. Like, how do I even how do I even talk about this one? How do I even talk about it? So Jake Paul has been accused, right? And
Yes.
look, I saw the accusation. I don't fucking buy it. I fucking don't fucking buy it.
Well,
Right?
there's reasons why. There's reasons why. Like, I mean, how far do you want to get into it, or do you want to save it for the video?
I want to save most of it for the video. Okay. But it's not, look, here's the thing. I get accused of being overtly skeptical, right? And I get it. I'm not going to deny that I'm not overtly fucking skeptical about these things now. It's hard not to be. It's really hard not to be with how badly these fucking things get fucked up, right?
Yeah.
But I saw Keemstar wasn't even willing to talk about it. And I was surprised because I was like, Keemstar will promote just about anything, right? If there's even like a shred of something to go behind it, he'll talk about it. He'll put on Drama Alert. He'll do all the shit, right?
Yeah.
Keemstar is not willing to talk about this situation because it looks fake as all fuck.
He's not willing to report on it?
Yeah. He did a Twitter video talking about it.
Oh my goodness.
He asked for people's opinions because he doesn't, like, I guess his approach probably wasn't the best approach. I don't know because he's been getting heat for that shit all day. He's like,
well, okay. He pointed out why he took issues with it, and even I was making fun of that shit because the way that he said it was fucking stupid.
I know. It was like, look, I was like, bro, word your shit better. Just word it better.
Okay, here, I'll go to it. And then we'll go back talking. How did the penis enter her mouth in the first place? Can you explain that?
I can't believe he actually tweeted that.
So I said, well, you see, Keem, when a boy meets a girl and really wants to nut, but doesn't want to make a baby. Dude, Keem, like, come on, man. Like, what the fuck was that? All right, but look, even Keem didn't want to talk about it. Now, Keem, I think Keem takes a lot of the same issues that I take with it, right? But it's not just the penis in the mouth thing, right? Which is fucking hilarious, dude. You're fucking weird, dude. You're fucking weird. But like, it's the there are too many inconsistencies with her story. There are the text message conversations that continue after she says she was assaulted. There's her continuing to try to get with Jake Paul after
she
the
slept
fact.
in his house after the fucking incident.
Yeah.
She slept in his house, dude. Like, she spent the night and she's too tired to drive. I'm like, Uber the fuck out of there. Call somebody to come get you. You just, quote unquote, sexually assaulted, quote unquote. You cried your eyes out about it. Why are you fucking there? Get the fuck out of there, dude.
There are so many problems with this story, right? But you know what? I think I have another tweet about this. Hold on, because Tommy C was going off on Reptar today.
Well, actually, why don't you let me share screen for a moment? I'll tell you exactly what happened.
Okay.
And don't worry, you won't get struck for this one because I put in 360. So
what?
Just let me share screen.
I'm letting you.
You're
just not doing it.
Yeah. Somebody sent links, Crow. I sent it to you in our DMs, so you could take a look at them. They're like named and everything. So,
all right. So let me show this real quick then. This is basically what happened here, right? In the situation.
Okay.
Let me.
Just tell me when you're ready for me to add it.
All right. Here we go.
All right, I'm gonna add it now.
Go ahead, right now.
You hear the fucking.
Good.
Okay.
It's from Empire Records. So what happened here is she wanted to sleep with this pop star, right? So he goes, all right. He's like, let's rock and roll. So he unzips his pants. Basically, you know what he wants her to do, and she leaves. The difference is, in the Jake Paul situation, is the girl didn't leave. She actually got down on her knees and probably did it. That's probably what actually happened.
Allegedly.
Follow
your own fucking advice. Like, fucking...
What the fuck? Magpie massacre. Wait, reproduction does not work that way? Then how does the baby get in the mama's belly? God damn.
You shut up, Magpie. Like, fucking...
You mean when she swallowed his babies, she didn't actually get his baby? Doesn't make any sense.
Okay, so
I'll
believe
I'll stop.
I believe the thing about Jake Paul being a massive fuckboy and being a total prick to her. And I believe he did probably cram his fucking dick right to her mouth. I believe that. It's everything else after that I kind of started.
Well, I just also believe that she was totally like willing to do it.
Yes.
Right. And look, it's just I don't fucking buy it, man. I just fucking don't fucking buy it. And I was surprised because I saw a bunch of people that weren't willing to jump on this accusation because it makes no fucking sense.
Look, here's what I think. Oh, go ahead, Dora. Go ahead.
It's very telling that she spent more time concerned and talking about how Jake Paul made fun of her phone.
Oh, you're
rather than the second in general. She's like, he made fun of my dinosaur phone. Wow.
Oh my god, what a dumbass.
Look, here's what I think is what potentially happened. This is what I think.
Okay, I'm sorry. I gotta highlight this, and I won't play the audio. But he titled his fucked up stream "Survivor Comes Out About Jake Paul."
We'll get to that, but let me just say this real quick. So I think what probably might have happened is she might have been expecting a little bit more from Jake Paul, and maybe she felt demeaned after the fact when all she got to do was satisfy him, and probably felt some kind of way about it after the fact. Maybe something did happen. Allegedly, we'll say, again, allegedly. Maybe she just, like I said, just felt really crappy about the fact afterward that she didn't pull a Liv Tyler and just leave. You know what I mean? And instead, just took it in the mouth, and that's it.
Oh wait,
sorry,
we did.
Sorry,
2021, the year of the victim. Yeah, that's right, Patry. The year of the victim. Sorry, we missed it. Good night, Patry.
I mean, it's kind of like the one girl in the other situation recently, right? That had completely consensual relations with the other guy, and when he basically played her ass and was like, and never called her back. You know what I mean? She basically comes forward and says, I'm going to out him and stuff like that, even though everything we did was consensual. It's just like, well, then it wasn't an assault. You know what I mean? You're just salty over the fact that he basically played your ass. He got what he wanted from you. And then said deuces. You know what I mean?
She texted him a month later saying, hi, what are you doing tonight? And she's like, oh, well, I wanted to talk about, about how uncomfortable. I'm like, text his ass like, hey, there's something I really need to talk to you about. Something's bothering me. Or, hey, you really like fucked me up doing that.
Yeah, why'd you play my ass or something? And go ahead.
It just sounds like she wanted to hang out.
Yeah.
Guys. Sorry, we got to get some of these. We got Magpie Massacre, which we really appreciate. That was hilarious. Patcher the Blasphemous, you missed the previous donos. Also, good night. I got Magpie.
I just read it.
Which one? Was there one before Magpie?
Patry. I just read it.
2021, the year of the victim. Oh my gosh. First off, Patry, thank you so much for becoming a member. I know you say good night, so if you see this later, thank you. We really do appreciate you. And we're glad that you're part of the we're glad you're part of the group now. Where we will plot nefarious things together. Evil, dark things together. Seagull Says,
just keep going.
News that will definitely change your life. LA resident turns women's mouth into a foster home.
Damn. Damn.
Allegedly. You forgot that part.
I couldn't get through it.
Don't worry, I got you.
Thank you.
Holy shit, Seagull.
God damn, man.
I mean, look, it is always within the realm. It's always within the realm of possibility that something could have happened, but
dude,
it doesn't seem likely. It just seems it at least in my opinion, it doesn't seem that way. It seems like there was just regret that she had an encounter with Jake Paul after the fact. You know what I mean? And she chose the right time to say something about it because he has his big fight this weekend against Ben Askren. It's the perfect time. All eyes are on him this weekend. You know what I mean? So it's the best time to bring it up, no doubt, because it's going to get the most amount of attention right now.
Did you see the end?
It just seems so fucking planned. I swear to God.
My favorite fucking part was like, she's like, sometimes you have to make videos about these guys so they can like change or whatever the fuck she said. And she's like, there was a stalker. I had a stalker, and I made a video about him, and then he stopped doing that, but he just started doing it to other women. I'm like, then he didn't fucking change. It's like you just redirected it. Like,
go to the police. Go to the police. That'll make something change. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because when he's actually afraid of something happening.
Oh my gosh, Alpha Russ, thank you for the boys.
Thank you, bro.
Alpha Russ, you are amazing. Alpha Russ and Seagull Says they're funding my hookah tonight. I'm being serious. I got to spend like $100 a week at the fucking smoke shop at this point.
Don't humble brag. Just be quiet. Just fucking say thank you.
It's not even a humble brag. I mean, like I think I got a serious problem.
Okay.
My name is Crow, and I have a problem.
Yeah, I think I do. Holy shit! But thank you for funding my addiction. I love you guys. You're amazing.
You'll never get another one again. I guarantee you. That's the one way to fucking like destroy yourself. Shut the fuck up. Keep going.
What?
If you make people believe they're funding you an addiction, dude, they're not gonna fund you anymore.
I really hope nobody takes that seriously. I really hope you guys don't take that.
When Crow realized he fucked up, Crow out of context, do your thing. I have an addiction.
No. Guys,
he's probably already on it. He's like, I'm on it.
It's just hookah, guys.
So did you want to play this clip? Is that so?
It's not even a clip. It's the entire stream.
Oh, that's a whole stream, man. That's an hour and 33 minutes. I don't. You're not going to subject us to that, are you? Jesus.
I have an idea.
Do you have timestamps? I hope you have timestamps.
I don't have fucking timestamps.
Oh,
you know
geez,
what
bro. Don't do this to us, bro.
I actually have a whole video coming out on this. Maybe later tonight. We go in depth, pretty hardcore. But I wanted to talk to you guys about this beforehand because it's Sunday.
You got two super chats.
And just in
How
general,
are you doing this, Tusker?
So if you're completely unaware of the situation, if you do not,
Annie D for your addiction. Thank you. Hookah Fund. Here's more. Oh, look at them. Our chat knows.
Also, let me know. Did you guys get a live? Did you get a notification? Let me know if you got a notification.
Oh my God.
Oops, I got a Twitter message. A piece out of context here. When in this story, and we're gonna get into this. I just want to show you. In this story, Justine says, "Let me see if I can."
I think he broke the segment down into his video.
Okay, fine. I'll play a stupid fucking video.
You don't have to. Save that for your video tomorrow.
I don't. Fine.
I'm just saying. Like,
I just realized I got unsubscribed from a ton of people.
Dude, it was the YouTube thing.
No. I got unsubscribed from Rice Pirate, Bo Blacks, Willie Mac Show, Pescator, fucking Nerd City.
Yeah.
I got unsubscribed from all of them.
Yeah, YouTube purge. It happened last week.
Yeah, I'm like, why would I be unsubscribed? I fucking hate
it. Just does. It does that. It does that. It doesn't matter.
Dude,
it's
it
random.
unsubscribed me from my own channel. Like fuck it.
Even if it's somebody that you watch frequently, it'll happen sometimes.
I just resubscribed to Nerd City, but like, let me check everybody. Yellow Flash.
Yeah, YouTube does that. YouTube does that.
Yeah, I don't know why. I think it's like depending whether you actually watch their content and like engage in it, and then I'll just like fucking forever.
It's been happening since like 2012.
Since the Susan. Like, no, I'm just kidding. I don't know.
Oh God. Well, I was gonna say that's another reason why I don't think anything is ever gonna happen to fucking James Charles. He apparently is friends with fucking Susan.
Look,
so
if you want to summarize about what you think about Dude's take, I guess do that, and then we can move on to the Wings of Redemption stuff, Crow.
Okay. Yeah,
I know you'll go more in depth in your video, so just kind of summarize.
I honestly think the car really did fuck up that dude's head. I think it really fucked up his head. Okay? I don't want to be nice. I don't even pretend to be fucking nice. I don't want to go I shouldn't say that because people get like mad at me, and I don't want them to be mad at me. Like, no, this guy is just bad. This guy is legitimately fucking awful. I like, what the fuck is wrong with him? What the actual fuck is wrong with him? It's consistent at this point. This guy has an audience of the fucking worst people I've ever seen. Okay? And I like Defamation Noodles audience, right? Trash. Keemstar's audience, young trash. Reptard's audience, the worst, nastiest, most vicious fucking people that just love the idea of destroying others while pretending to be fucking nice and positivity turtles and everything. You know, I saw he's running that fucking like little charity drive and everything, right? Like to protect the women charity or something. I go, that's a nice positive charity. It's also amazing how like slowly you're raising money for it.
Yeah,
with your audience of people that care about others, but they can't, you know, like can't actually, you know, raise fucking money to do anything about it. But you know that they can do? They can show up to your streams, they can go onto Twitter, and they can cry, and they can bitch, and they can scream about all the fucking rape and all the fucking sexual assaulters, and how you don't need evidence for anything. And if you tell people you need evidence, then you're shaming the victims into silence. I really hate Reptard because I swear to God, when I talk about people who have like created a terrible fucking environment on this platform, Repzilla is like a prime example of it. He doesn't want, he's literally come out against having evidence when you accuse people. You have to be a fucking moronic monster to actually think that's a good world to live in. Well, if you demand evidence, then they won't come forward. Bitch, if they don't have fucking proof, what do you want us to do? Just take them at their word. Well, there's a girl who doesn't have evidence against you, who said some pretty serious fucking claims against you. Are you telling me to believe her over you? I'm not making that up. There's a girl who's made some serious fucking claims against Reptard, and his vicious little audience of fucking Karens went right for her fucking throat, chased her off the fucking internet. I haven't seen evidence. I've seen her story. I've seen things that back her story up, right? I wouldn't really say it's 100% confirmed. I would say it's really solid. I wouldn't say it's anything that I would feel completely comfortable, right, making a definitive fucking claim. In all honesty, right? But according to fucking Reptard, I don't need to see any of that. I need to take that woman at her fucking word that Reptard over here tried to get her to fly down to Tennessee so he could finger bang her in a fucking trailer park. When she said no, that stupid, gross fuckboy told his entire audience that she was a stalker. The same way he accused Marcy of being a stalker. And he was forced to apologize to Marcy. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what you want me to say to that shit. I have no clue what you want me to say to that shit. But if you're telling me that you're going to come out against fucking evidence, I don't know, man. I don't fucking know. Fuck.
I have a slightly different take. Other
Yeah.
than
Go ahead. Give yours. I have one too. So
okay, I was gonna say, I was like, despite whatever you were just talking about with the female thing, because like, forgot about that. I was like, I think he genuinely does care and want to help people, but however, I think he's doing more harm than he realizes. I think he's not helping as much as he thinks he is. Do you know, like in those shows or those movies where you have those people who think they're helping, but they're just literally making shit worse?
Yeah,
that's, to me, that's Repzilla. Like, he doesn't realize like how much he's not fucking helping.
But my problem is, I've seen that guy flat out come out hard against people that have criticized him.
Well, I think
in the worst, nastiest fucking way that he can.
I'm talking about this one situation right here, not as a whole.
Okay.
What I think, I agree with what we're saying. I think the dude, at least seemingly, I don't know if it's not, then it's a good act. I mean, I think he probably does care to a certain degree. The issue is, I think the biggest issue with a lot of his content that I have personally with his content, look, I don't know what's in his heart, whatever, but I think the biggest issue with his content, in my opinion, is where he comes to his conclusions. I don't think they're rational. I think he has some of the most irrational takes that you can have being in this particular space.
Well, some of them aren't researched. He kind of
That's
just
what I'm saying. It's just like he kind of takes things at face value, and then he comes to these conclusions that are very. It's just like, all right, well, it doesn't seem like you really looked into the situation. You're just taking the person's word for it and running with it. Like you're not. I don't think he does the same kind of due diligence. At least it doesn't seem that way. He doesn't do the same kind of due diligence that some of his peers do. You know, when it comes to making content, you know, he just kind of runs with what's put out there first. Now, to be fair, I think there has been times where I think he has retracted a couple things and said that he's gotten certain things wrong, but I think he he gets things wrong
because he acts out of
pretty
emotions.
often. Yeah, because he acts exactly because he's impulsive.
Quickly.
I think he has a knee-jerk reaction to situations, and I don't think that benefits anybody in any of it. Not him, not the people that he's trying to defend or help. Yeah, I think he's doing. He's doing a really big disservice to them.
He'll accidentally defend liars. Remember that clip of Impulsive that he was spurting around, and it was cut out of context, but he had used it from somebody else.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, knee-jerk reaction. He's just putting something out, and I think he wants to do the right thing, but that's part of the problem is that he acts way too impulsively, and then gives his take on it
too emotionally.
Yeah, that exactly. And then he just I don't know his takes are not. I don't think they're very good.
You both saw it. I shared it with you. You both saw it. Tommy C. He actually said something. Right? He's like, you cannot help everybody. We can't help everybody. You know what I mean? Like that's why, like sometimes we have to put it to the side. Like the stuff that we're looking into, that we're covering, it doesn't even affect us. It's just these are just our opinions, and we feel kind of passionate about this shit. But at the end of the day, like there's probably nothing we're going to be able to do.
Yeah.
That's. Yeah.
I mean, at best, maybe look.
Yeah, no, Crow's like, I'm a fucking hero.
Here's the thing, right?
Yeah.
I get what you guys are saying, right? And and maybe you're right. Okay. Maybe he legitimately feels concern for these people.
Or he could be, like John said, he could be, dude, I don't know.
Well, what I was going to say was like, he
could be what, Aura? Wait, let Aura finish. What?
I don't care if he says you're right. I don't care. I'm talking now. I am talking now.
I said it could be an act. I said maybe it could be an act. I don't get the feeling, but it could possibly be an act.
I don't think that it is, but you never know. That's the thing.
Exactly.
You just never know. Sometimes people put on a persona for their YouTube channel. I'm not saying that he is. I don't think he is, but it could. I don't think he is, but it's always within the realm of possibility.
Yeah. Okay, Crow. Go ahead. Now you can unfilter.
What I was going to say was, I'm reminded of a very famous expression.
Mm-hmm.
The path to hell is paved with good intentions.
Yes.
No, and that's true. Yeah.
Even
point.
if his intentions are completely pure,
yes.
Right? The way that he has handled himself, the way that he continues to fall into these situations, right? The way that he has come out hard. I mean, like really fucking hard against people needing evidence. I feel the dude is an actual danger on the platform.
Exactly. I agree.
And the other thing is like, I think he's done a lot to harm actual victims because you can say, well, he doesn't victim shame. The problem is he doesn't question anything. If someone makes a claim, I just spent a long time ripping on Deaf Noodles, but with Deaf Noodles, I think that there's enough there to show that Defamation Noodles is malicious in how he does it. Right. Whereas I see what you're saying about Reptard. He's not being malicious, right? Or at least it's not his intent to be malicious. He really does want to help these people out. I get that's your perspective. And I'm going to try to see it that way. Okay. I'm going to try to see it that way. But
the problem is that he buys it wholesale.
Yeah. And when you say something like, I want to say it was Black Dove in the chat here who's talking about how he attracts a lot of survivors because he doesn't victim shame. Problem is when you don't question anything and you wind up promoting actual liars, when you don't question anything and you promote hoaxes, when you don't question anything to the point that you come out against people who say that they need evidence, it draws all of those survivors who have surrounded who surround you. And it makes people question all of them because they look at you and they go, well, that guy has no fucking credibility. So he tells me you're a fucking victim. I can't trust that guy because he has no credibility and he'll jump all over fake accusations.
He's going to destroy his own credibility. He's going to destroy the credibility of anybody he wants to. Dude, that's why it's important to ask questions, because, dude, we ask questions and cover this shit because we care about this shit. You know, we actually do care about victims. People will call us victim shamers and shit. But like, we're trying to figure out if people are lying. Look at Kean Jones again. This is recent as shit. Kean Jones just lied about James fucking Charles. For clout. Like fucking, you know.
He's not the only one.
And now that
right?
and now that exactly he's not the only one. And the thing is that just further muddies the waters for anybody.
Well, it draws all the people that have come out against James Charles and didn't have the fucking evidence, and it draws it all into question.
Yeah. It's not addressing you, Black Dove. It's generally not just like to you. So
yeah.
See, I think what would do him some good is to go into situations with a little bit, at least a little bit of skepticism, some degree of skepticism, and ask questions, because that's the thing. He seems to go into situations he believes it wholesale right off the bat, and it's just like, bro, no, just you should ask questions, follow through, verify, trust. You could trust but verify, right?
Yeah,
if you want to do that, right? You could trust but verify. It's very important that you should do that, especially if you're going to be in the space where you're, one of these people that's considered a commentary / news channel,
dude,
and that you're trying to help people.
I'm just going to put it this way. Anytime any accusation comes onto any form of fucking social media, immediately skeptical about it. Like, what is it? The only time I even think that's acceptable.
You should absolutely question it if it's on social media.
The only time I would be like, okay, yeah, this is probably the right call, is if no one wants to do anything about it. The cops don't want to touch it, like shit like that. If they're refusing to do anything, I'm like, okay, then that's kind of your last resort. But even then, I'm still like, Well,
that's that's the thing. The whole argument of, well, that's why people don't come forward because of pushback they get on the internet. Well, then why the fuck are you going on the internet, for one? Mm-hmm. But here's the other thing, right? Outside of just even going on the internet, here's the thing. In a lot of cases, you can report a situation anonymously. You can do that. You know what I mean? Yeah. So there's no excuse of this whole, people, they don't want to come forward because they don't want this, they don't want that. You could file police reports anonymously. That is possible.
Dude, you can almost practically fucking text them at this point. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's easier to get a hold of the cops and to file reports and shit. Like, we've had to do it. I've had to do a couple. You know what I mean? Like, they give you so many more resources. That's what I don't like about Repzilla either, because all of a sudden everyone's talking about oral rape, right? Which the girl doesn't even really say in her fucking video.
I'm sorry. It's
yeah.
When he said all of a sudden everyone's talking about oral rape, I was just like, oh god, don't laugh. I couldn't help myself.
But here's Repzilla. He's like, oh, people don't know it's a thing. They're missing the mark. I'm like, then tell people how the fuck to find it. Like, give somebody some kind of education on it. Don't just say, well, you're fucking stupid. Like, I don't know, man.
He said that if you see her and your first thought is she's a fucking liar, then you're a special type of person. And yes, I'm throwing shade. And I was like, dude, you are the cringiest motherfucker sometimes.
Well,
like,
it's not a thing.
The absolute fucking cringiest.
It's not a thing of immediately assuming that somebody's a liar. It's just kind of like, okay, well, what do you have to back that up? Have you gone to police? Have you filled the police report? Have you done this? Have you done that? Why are you coming out about this now, when it just so happens that this weekend is probably the biggest fight of this guy's fighting career, when all the attention is on him? Obviously, like I said, smart move, because it's the best time to say something, right? But
I don't like how the message is just half fucking way. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people who cover this shit kind of like Repzilla. I'm not going to list all of them, but I don't like the halfway coverage where they're like, oh, YouTubers shouldn't. I'm like, kids shouldn't be fucking messaging these people. Children shouldn't be sexting adults like that. They shouldn't be fucking doing it. You need to put the message all the way. If this is what you believe, go all the fucking way. These YouTubers shouldn't be messaging these kids. These kids should not be messaging the YouTubers either.
Exactly.
Go ahead and fucking go all the way. Provide fucking resources for the shit you want to talk about. If somebody needs to reach the cops, put a fucking link on how to do it. Nobody does that. You notice that? They're just worried about getting the people off the internet. Fucking stupid, dog. I hate everything. It's like fucking whatever.
I mean, but that's the thing, though. You're completely correct.
Yeah.
These people, like, they don't fucking care, right? You can point out to them how stupid it is to continuously promote this shit, right? When you don't have anything. You don't have anything. You just fucking go out there and you promote this shit, knowing that you can't back it up, knowing that you can't prove it, right? They just don't care. They're just going to keep on fucking going with it. And it's frustrating to watch. It's the most frustrating thing to watch.
Yeah.
But what are you going to do?
Yeah. I mean, can't do anything. I guess, like I said, the thing is, look, I don't hate the guy. I don't know him. You know what I mean?
Bro should have met him. You were there.
Yeah. Like I said, maybe I'll give him the benefit of the doubt that his heart is in the right place, but I think the way he handles stuff is a little bit reckless.
Also, Rebzilla, if you ever watch this, which I doubt you will, for serious shit like this, stop asking for positivity turtles in the chat. It's so weird to me.
Dude, that is the weirdest shit.
Like, okay, there's this fucking girl who got sexually assaulted. Positivity turtles in the chat. I'm like, what the fuck is that supposed to do? Like, it's so. Please stop doing that. That's so fucking weird. Like, Jesus Christ. Positivity turtles for those people who house burned down and their fucking grandma got burned with it. Positivity turtles for that. What the fuck? He didn't say that, but like, okay,
but I get what you mean. It feels like that's what he's fucking saying, right? It's like, why, man? Why would you tell people to send positivity turtles into the fucking chat?
Yeah,
like it's not
in the chat. Time. I'm saying for like,
I know, I get it's a nice thing. I get it. When you're talking about like a serious claim of sexual assault, and he has the video, positivity turtles in the chat, guys. I'm like,
for the victim, like, okay, that's what I'm talking about. For the victim.
Dude, it's like fuck your crows. That's like the Dave Chappelle friggin' Rick James. Fuck your couch. Fuck your crows.
Yeah, no, like I'm just saying it. It's hard to take it seriously,
dude. That's like that, bro.
It's hard to take it seriously.
That's like, okay, it's like we're covering.
How about we just don't put fucking turtles into the fucking chat? Period. We're talking about how about you just present the fucking case you're trying to present to people?
Yeah,
and that's how this like positivity turtles in the fucking chat.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's fucking weird.
That's all it is.
It's very fucking weird. I don't think it's.
That's the least amount of criticism.
To be honest.
Yeah, that's the least amount of criticism. Okay? Because look, you want actual criticism? I think when he fucks up these claims, when he consistently fucks up these claims, when he jumps all over shit, when they provide no fucking evidence to back it up, right? Yeah. It diminishes all the credibility he has. So when he jumps onto the next victim's story, it literally, you just sit there going like, oh man. It's like, I can't trust the guy because I know when it comes to him, he does not care if they have evidence or not. He doesn't. He believes them instantly. So you can say like his heart's in the right place and everything, but then when he gets it fucking wrong and he gets it wrong again, and he shows that he has no care whatsoever to do any amount of research, when he doesn't care that they lie, when he comes out against people and say, well, you need evidence, and he goes like, that person is victim shaming, it turns the entire thing into a fucking circus. It turns it into a fucking spectacle where you're all there saying, hey, everybody, let's laugh at the clown. It's a joke. He's a joke. And then he ends the fucking video telling everybody to spread positivity.
Is that actually 8 thoughts in the chat?
I don't know. If that's the real 8 thoughts.
I don't think so, though. Right?
Yeah,
no,
but it's pretty funny. He's like, you think he says positivity turtles? No. He doesn't.
I will say this, and I want to say thank you to Aura and thank you to John here, because I do agree when I look at someone like Defamation Noodles, and when I look at someone like fucking H3H3, and when I look at Rebzilla, there's definitely a difference in the way two of those individuals handle this shit, right? Where you can tell that two of them are being malicious, are being as dirty and slimy as humanly possible. And where it comes to Rebzilla, where it's literally the path to hell is paved with his good intention and is just littered with positivity turtles.
The thing is, like I said, I don't think that he has bad intention, right? I think he actually, in his, I think his heart is probably in the right place. It's not like you said, like with Defamation Noodles, right? He obviously, he doesn't give a shit. It's pretty obvious at this point he does not give a shit, especially the way he's been conducting himself as of late. It's pretty obvious. Mm-hmm. But Rebzilla, yeah, I think he wants to do the right thing. It seems like he genuinely wants to, but I just, the way he handles stuff, I'm just kind of like, I don't understand. I'm like, I don't see how you got there, bro. You know what I mean? I really don't.
We're getting positivity totals in the chat. It's pretty funny.
Oh my God, like... so fucking cringe. You guys are the cringiest motherfuckers.
Well, they don't have crow emojis, so fuck it, you know.
Yeah, but
you want to talk about Wings, guys?
Yeah, let's move on to Wings.
Aura, you can lead the Wings segment.
The Wings segment. Oh, speaking of, hold on, I got to send something real quick. I promised somebody they could come on for this. Where are you, dog? Where are you? Found you. Send. There you go. So, Wings of Redemption, for people who don't know, his wife, quote unquote, allegedly was DMing his Twitch moderators, Wings of Redemption's Twitch moderators, and it was leaked, and it did not look that good. But he kind of downplayed the shit out of it.
Well, what happened? What were the leaks? What did they look like?
Basically, hold on. What is this? I keep getting tempted to do this just to make these peeps cancel culture look like even bigger clowns than usual. What is that archive link?
You should screen that before.
Well, you screen it before you show on stream. Yeah,
I won't. So I'm doing.
Yeah. All right. No, so basically, it's like just a bunch of flirtatious stuff. She's sending Lady in the Tramp gifts, saying this could be us. She's like, Jordy, who is Wings of Redemption, needs to get out of my way. She's sending quote unquote unflattering photos of him just like hunched over on his fucking chair, saying he doesn't want to work out, which he believes somebody could have edited the text, which could be possible. But
this is funny.
Let's see it.
Okay. Well,
where the fuck, man? Where is this thing?
And thank you for the super chat for this Eagle. Here we go. Dumb Ale Revengeance. It's funny how some commentary channels are so gullible that I could get an alt account called Dumb Ale Burner with a blurred out name and DM myself, claim to be 5. Then my main tells it to send nudes. I send these pics and I blur them out. I use my burner to tell them this one small commentary channel who commonly criticizes people for jumping the gun on pedo allegations turns out to be one himself, and they'd make videos on it, guaranteed. And he sent this nude vodka soda. Now, that's not all he said. I'll read out the final part. Fact, if I ever get stupid enough in the future to try something like this just to make them look incredibly fucking stupid more than usual, I'm deleting this and archiving it just to shove it in their face while not tipping them off too much. Well, there you go. I mean, you know that people would fall for it. That's the sad part. People would fucking fall for that.
Yeah, definitely.
Nude vodka soda.
Correct. Positivity.
So for this with the wing stuff there,
that's pretty much it, dude. That's pretty much it. Like basically, like so I guess it got leaked and the PKA reviewed it because Wings of Redemption used to be friends and used to be on the PKA.
Yeah, he started the podcast with them. He was one of the original. Yeah, he was one of the original members.
Yes, he was. So they reviewed it, and then he had to like review it because they reviewed it, and he basically downplayed the entire event, saying that he knows that she flirts in front of him. He's like, there's nothing wrong with it. He's like, you can and I'm like, I don't know how much I agree with that shit, because I would not like fucking finding those kinds of messages.
Yeah, like I saw that where he was trying to say that it was basically a troll, and that he's in on it.
That Wings is in on it.
That's what he said. Well, not that but he knows that it's happening.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's
that he
basically
knows-
what he did say.
Yeah, that he basically knows that it's happening. That she does it around him. He knows it's going on, and he just kind of is whatever about it.
Yeah.
He doesn't care.
Noxin,
Allegedly.
leave positivity in the birds in the chat, please. You want positivity birds, Noxin? Thank you for the $2, by the way.
I think we get positivity. Oh my goodness!
What's up?
Oh, it's Ty!
Yeah. Speak, Ty. Does your mic work?
I think so. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yes,
you're
I can
coming
hear
on
you.
good. Yeah.
Okay.
I promised he could come on.
This is awesome. Hi, how have you been, buddy?
I've been good. I mean, just a rough day at work today. Tired.
Tell me about it, dog.
I'm sorry to hear that.
You know, hearing's kind of a little, and back's kind of hurting. So
You really wanted to talk about the wing stuff, bro? Yeah. Have you seen what's going on?
I have not. I'm actually curious. What the hell's going on?
Yeah.
Wings of Redemption.
If I may be honest, I didn't even know who this guy was until about 3 years ago.
Wings of Redemption.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm very sheltered when it comes to a lot of internet stuff. But I saw you guys follow Frederick Knudsen on YouTube at all?
Yes, yeah, he did a really good video on him.
Yeah.
That's a very good deep dive. Yeah.
I could not sit through that video without laughing my ass off.
Yeah.
I just can't do it.
Hey, listen.
Listen here. 'Cause remember, he goes, listen, and he goes, listen here, and he grabs the microphone.
Yeah. Appearing offline does not fucking stop it. You know, like stop giving advice about what. Like my favorite Wings quote is definitely like either donate. What is it? Donate, subscribe, or get the fuck out. You know, like. Yeah.
No,
Jesus
are
Christ.
you sure that's your favorite quote of him?
Well, okay, all right. I got no bitch in my blood. Zero bitch in my blood. That's my favorite quote.
That's the best one.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
I got zero bitch in my blood, but
Yeah.
proceeds to be a bitch.
That's why it's my favorite.
Now listen here. He just grabs the mic.
I like the. I just can't do it.
Yeah.
Oh man, we're
stop.
terrible
He
people.
has zero
We're
bitches
fucking
blood.
terrible.
That didn't
people.
actually happen, okay?
I was just fucking lonely, and I just wanted to stream.
In response to Johnny Feral Cat, he does have a YouTube, but it's actually been not deactivated. It's been pretty inactive.
You know what?
Since
Since we have Ty here, can we play the song early and get Ty's reaction to it?
He had to have heard this song. He has to.
What is it?
We play out on our outro.
Well, don't play the whole song. Play part of it. But
There's no way. There's no way I can.
No, because
stop
a lot of
that
it just
song in the
repeats.
middle.
A lot of it just repeats anyway. So just play
know if
to like the middle. You don't have to play the whole thing.
Okay, I'll do the thing.
Because you got to save it for the end, man.
You want to watch the video in the meantime about like his leaked texts? Do you want to watch the
Yeah,
PKA one?
we should go over that. Yeah, because
Hey, before we continue, can I ask one question?
Yes.
Why is it always Discord?
It's
It's either Discord or Snapchat, buddy.
people I don't know why they think that people that's like the easiest way for people to screw themselves.
And you want to know the stupidest part? You can delete Discord messages easier than like any other fucking platform. And
Nobody ever does though. But
Yeah,
nobody ever
they
does.
still-
Everybody's
they
the
still get
most
fucking
careless when they use Discord,
Yeah, dude, I don't know.
which is the worst. The worst thing to do because it's the most open one.
Yeah, I agree with Kayla. Discord is toxic.
It is
Yeah,
toxic.
for some reason though, I still love it.
Ty is a friend. I don't know if you have. Do you have a channel? Do you upload to a channel, Ty?
Do I have a YouTube channel?
Yeah, YouTube channel creator.
I'm Magpie Massacre. I mean, that's my channel.
Yeah.
But I only have like 3 videos on it, and they're just Switch.
Yeah.
They're
He's a
just
friend.
Switch videos.
Yeah, if you saw Magpie in our chat, that's Ty. That's Ty.
He's got 0 bitch in his blood.
Got no bitch in his blood. 0 bitch in his blood. Do you need the video for the text leaks, Crow, or do you have it?
I don't think I have it.
Yeah.
Do you want the PKA one, or do you want him reacting to PKA?
Which one do you think?
We could do Wings reacting to PKA because he kind of shoots everything down.
Yeah, let's go. Let's do that one.
Do we ever know if he ever reacted to PKA's hosting Mr. Medicare talking about him?
He references it here and there on his streams and shit, but like I don't think he had a direct response. PKA Discord leaks. Here we go.
Road to Judgment is an oddly diverse channel when you think about it.
We are.
We are.
It's meant to be that way, so I hope it's working. I hope it's working. All right, I sent it. It's the second link I just sent.
Okay, let me get that one pulled up.
It's 8 minutes, and then
Is this the one with the funny thumbnail?
no,
That
one. That's the original.
The one with okay, but the other one has the best fucking thumbnail ever.
His fucking gut hanging out.
His guts hanging out, and there's a dude nailing his wife.
Yeah.
I was like, ooh, I didn't think YouTube would let you do that.
Yeah, you might have to rewind that.
Moral fortitude. I need to have the backbone to see the attacks I get at home. Are the attacks nonstop? Like yours?
You're gonna have to rewind that. It's
I
like
am
halfway
out there
done.
facing the crowd, facing the world, who wants nothing more than to fucking stick me with daggers all the time. And when I stop streaming,
Am I hearing
now
him
you
breathe
can-
over
the
PKA?
fuck?
Yeah.
I think
He's at
so.
war at home and abroad.
Dude.
Why is it that it's always
I want to make a comment here, Mr. Yellow Dick Swagger.
Yellow
Tone
dick
the
swag.
music down, right? Like you could right click on, like, this is Sony Vegas. I don't know what you edit with, but you can right click on it, create an audio guide, and so basically you can take the audio and lower it and raise it. So if something is important on the screen, like the main part of your video here, okay, reacting to me being exposed, you can lower.
Okay, all right. I gotta skip this. I think it's fucking hilarious.
Why-
He's
why
bitching
did
about the audio.
Why did you?
So,
Yes,
so the person like increased the music in the background to cover him talking.
well, why did you start from the? Is this no? This is a different.
No,
video.
it's like past halfway.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
that's
but
where
go-
the screenshot was.
Okay, well, go.
You want
Go to the
to
other video.
see? I don't want to see him reacting to PKA because he's a bitch, and I honestly just want to get to these screenshots.
I think you passed them.
That's,
No, I
that's
didn't.
the thing.
They're
Though.
at the
He's
end.
addressing
They're at
them.
the end.
No,
They're at the end.
no, Crow.
What?
He
They're
has
here.
he has 0 bitch in his blood. Remember?
But these are the screenshots. He's got 0 bitch in his blood, but these are the screenshots. I
mean,
promise. I promise. I promise.
What the fuck does
Go
that
ahead.
say?
How do I get in touch with someone from PK?
Aw, she's betraying him. That's sad.
Okay, so. Oh god! Oh, no!
copyright,
Mute it!
yeah,
Mute it!
copyright,
Mute it!
yeah, fucking,
Mute it.
fucking, yeah.
Wait a second, Mrs. Wings?
Yeah.
Is
I
that
muted
is that
it. I muted.
is that legit? His
It's his
Yeah.
wife. He
Yeah.
he acknowledges it's his wife. Yes, he knows, or so he claims.
really his wife is coming to fight his battles.
They could be misconstrued. Yes, there are some things that were taken off content. Currently having to deal with that. Trust me, I'll be wiser in the future. Okay.
Yeah. She has to straighten things up.
Okay. Kelly's complaining about being lonely to a certain mod. Wings doesn't want her. Any competition at all with Wings, or was he telling the truth when he said he had no competition? I don't know. Honestly, your boy Jordy being whining about being alone, he could have had me the whole time.
Oh god.
Yeah, I feel you there, Johnny Feral Cat.
I follow you if Twitter didn't suspend.
Wait, what?
Oh, Johnny's talking to Ty.
Oh, Johnny, by the way, I watched your video on that crazy woman, and I left you a comment on it. It's something else. It's something else, but it was good. Wing's not paying for a date he promised to pay for. Oh, what a bitch. Did he also tell you that he was supposed to pay and he didn't give me cash or a credit card? Me either.
I mean, isn't
What
she his
the
wife?
hell?
That's his
Yes.
wife, yeah.
So what? I mean, don't they share a bank account? Okay.
You know what? Look, man, I don't
But-
know. People do it differently, but what I'm going to say right now is with my wife, she has access to all of it. I don't even try to fucking stop her.
All right, so go ahead. Let's see what else is said in these DMs.
Well,
these
she makes-
scathing DMs.
She makes the money. She's a nurse or something.
Oh my God. So she, oh,
You know,
God.
he makes
divorced.
whatever from streaming, but damn, you know.
God damn. But that's just sad. That's just fucking sad.
This what's the PKPP? Fucking Sprout. Good shit.
Kelly tells a certain mod she doesn't want to go home. I don't think that one's as serious.
Yeah, I don't see that necessarily is indication
Yeah.
or anything.
Kelly looking for validation, compliments from a certain mod. Kelly asking mod if she has a shot with them. I'm not pretty enough without it, so you saying I got a shot. I mean, I just be flirting. Kelly makes fun of Wing's sexual incapability. Oh. Oh my God. Oh.
Jesus.
He's being irrational like one stream a week now. Oh, goddamn. Your wife is fucking torching you, dude. Did you really beg for $1,500 yesterday? Oh, man.
Yeah, some of these are cut very much, so we don't really know the context.
Y'all,
but, like,
my
still.
husband who banned people for breathing yesterday is telling me not to be petty.
What?
Fuck.
See? But then that's very pseudo-specific. Please try to get
Yeah.
content.
Aren't cut or it's flirtation. We
See,
will
I
need
don't know
more
that-
screenshots.
I don't know that those, indicate anything. You know what I mean? Any kind of, affair or anything like that. Like they're making it seem like that he got cheated on. I mean, unless there's, and again, yeah, like Aura was saying, those are completely out of context. We don't know what the full conversation is, what led to those. So it's just like, and honestly, they're not, none of them, I'll be honest, none of them look bad. They really don't look like really bad. At
No.
worst, I mean, they just
Wing-
make it look like she just maybe flirts with people messing around, or that's about it.
Wings' response makes it look worse. That's why he shouldn't have said anything. He's like, "Oh yeah, she flirts all the time. I know about." I'm like, dude, why are you just okay with
Well,
that? Like,
the thing that makes it look really bad right now is this comment at the end saying, please try to give context for those screenshots. Every time you do say you aren't cucked or it's honest flirtation, we will leak more screenshots. So look, if he talks about it, this person says to leak the screenshots. If he doesn't talk about it, that'll look like he's afraid of them leaking more screenshots. So either way, he's fucked.
It doesn't really matter. Fuck it. Like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
And he did say, this is the one stupid thing that this was brought up about. His wife is in a Discord. Supposedly, he wanted to find out who the moderator was, who was either flirting, but then he changes it to be like he wanted to know a reason to demod somebody. He wanted to demod somebody. So his wife was like, "Okay, I'll just leave the Discord." I think Kayla and I were talking about it's like, what the fuck is that supposed to do? She could still DM that person. Like, she doesn't
All
have to
right.
be in the
Yeah.
Discord.
So here's the thing. We're gonna end it by watching our favorite music video.
There you go.
But one thing I wanted to say was next week when we start not next week, Wednesday when we start the stream, John, I'm gonna play that video that you sent us about Wings of Redemption.
Yes.
I'll play it. That'll be a good way of starting up the stream on Wednesday.
Yes.
Why the fuck you stream that shit? That one? Which one?
No, you look at the
Look at the private chat. But let's go. Everybody's favorite song. And thank you all for tuning in tonight. We really do love and appreciate y'all. Positivity Turtles in the chat. Positivity Turtles. Everybody's
Positivity birds, dog.
can we get positivity birdies and positivity turtles all over the place? All right, please, guys. As the song is playing, just spam the chat with positivity turtles. We need them because we're not very positive. We're very negative people.
Spam it with eggplants because we're dicks.
Or that.
Good night, everybody.
My name is Richard. I am Darkside Phil.
Oh dear Lord!
I love this shit.
I really need to make
I'm leaving you in here, Ty.
I need that money. I really do. I need that money. I'm done. Why am I poisoning? Why am I toxic? Why am I toxic?
What am I watching?
Phil's a faggot. Phil's fat. Phil's a loser. Phil's a faggot.
Feels fat. Feels a loser. Feels a loser.
I just can't do it. I just can't do it. I just can't do it. So why are you doing this to me? I just can't do it. So why? Anybody that says they have Apple Art. Anybody that says they have Apple Art. We made $1 and lost 1 subscriber. So you guys earn 3 minutes of commercials. I don't spill my fingers. I touch my face. Did something that's a twitch. Did something that's a twitch. Got no bitch in my blood. 0 bitch in my blood. Honestly, straight live in people's faces. I don't spill my fingers, right? That was my depression. I need that money. Pay my bills, electric bill, the internet bill. That was my depression. I need that money. Pay my bills, electric bill, the internet bill. I just can't do it. I just can't do it. I just can't do it. But why are you doing this to me? I just can't do it. Why am I toxic?
Oh my God! When he cries, he sounds like those miniature dogs.
Why am I toxic?
Feels a faggot. Feels fat. Feels a loser. Feels a loser. Feels a faggot. Feels fat. Feels a loser. Feels a loser.